Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope and Liam thank their guests. Eric passes the torch and Bill proposes. At Bill's place, Hope, Liam, Kelly, and Douglas enthuse about the wedding and tell Bate she crushed it. Liam thanks his dad and then canoodles with his wife. Will calls for everyone's attention and raises a toast to his brother Liam and his beautiful wife, Hope. The reception carries on for a while until Bate takes the floor to thank everyone for being there. Kelly can see how happy her daddy is, and Douglas loves the smile on his mom's face. Deke speaks next about being there on his sister's big day. Cheers, I love you guys. Katie and Donna tell Hope she represents the best of the Logan women and the daughter they never had. Deacon steps forward to announce that he's unbelievably happy to have both of his kids there. Thank God they only got the good parts of him. Bill comes forward to list the reasons he looks up to his son, Liam. He inspired him to make the changes that brought Katie back into his life. Brooke speaks next, directing her love at her remarkable daughter. Congratulations. Bill and Deacon step aside to share a drink, chuckling over being family again and toasting. Brooke, Donna, and Katie, meanwhile, watch Hope and Liam and crow that the Logan women always get their man. Liam calls for everyone's attention and addresses the kids before making a toast to his lovely bride. Hope takes her turn, which involves more thanks and talk of being a united family. Tearing up, she says cheers to her guests. Cake cutting and applause follows. At the Cliff House, Taylor tells Steffi she has the rest of the day off, so they continue talking about Ridge's guilt about the retirement party he threw for Eric. They establish this wasn't a power grab and wonder how their conversation is going. Steffi hopes they'll clear the air. At Forrester, Ridge tells his father, if you want to be here, be here. He apologizes for having made a mistake. Let's finish this line together, okay? Eric surprises him by shaking his head and saying no. Eric snarks about Ridge making the gesture to welcome him back, but he's going to give retirement a try. He took a lot of pride in his last collection, but his boy running the business gives him more. Forrester is your legacy too. Ridge is suddenly irritated by the idea of Eric retiring and urges him again to come back if he wants to. Eric isn't sure what he wants, but he's had a long run. The best thing is that he did this with Ridge. Maybe it's time for him to do it without him. Maybe it's time that Forrester was run by you and Brooke. What about the co-CEO, Steffi? Just saying. In a complete switch-up, Ridge is now trying to convince Eric to stay and protesting that he needs to treat his father with more respect. Eric suddenly remembers his granddaughter and assures his son that he's thrilled with him and Steffi at the helm. Eric expresses his pride at Ridge leading the business into the future, and they express their love. At Bill's place, Brooke can't believe her little girl is married. Never mind that it's the third, or is it the fourth time? Off in a corner, Bill tells Katie the Spencer men are winning in the romance department. Suddenly, he's on bended knee asking Katie to do him the honor of becoming his wife tonight.